How's it going out there? Hey, you know what? So this guitar, what is this? Heritage, right? Geez, don't tell anybody, but it's a Heritage. And I've acquired a couple of these, and you know what? They're really nice. So here's what I equate them to. You know, they're made in the same Kalamazoo factory, right, where Gibson started. 85, Gibson moved to Nashville. All the luthiers there said, we don't want to go. Let's start our own company. So they did. And these guitars, man, they're just like, I mean, they've got that feel and the sound just like the old L5s and that came, and the L4s that came out of the Kalamazoo factory. So what I want to show you, this is the 575, and I've also got a Eagle Classic that we want to talk about. Now, this particular guitar is solid woods all around, okay? So solid top, back, sides, hand carved. You know what's crazy about Heritage is that it's like a huge custom shop. And when you buy a guitar, it's like ordering off a menu. So you want this, you want that, yeah, I want that, I want this, I want that, and they build it for you. It takes about 6 months. So I've had a couple, these two guitars in the works, and it's got a couple custom things on it for me. But I tell you what, this neck just feels so nice. And by the way, the fretwork on the guitars I'm going to show you is just impeccable. It's just incredible fretwork, and the strings just lay on there like they're nothing. It plays like butter, baby. And so but it's got that dimensions and that feel like my old, I had a 62 175 that I put thousands of hours on. It feels like that, and it just feels better than that. It's just smooth as can be, and the guitar sounds smooth. You know, I've always wanted a solid maple top, never had one. And, you know, I like my L4 CES. I've been playing that for years. And I heard a 775, which is basically the predecessor to that, but with a maple top. And I thought, man, that sounds better than mine. So I was really excited to get this. Now, what's cool about it is it's not a big fat guitar. It's only 2 3/4 inch thickness, so it's just is really comfortable, real comfortable. Now the workmanship again is just incredible. Now these guys, you know, it's only the major craftsmen there at the Kalamazoo Heritage shop that build the arch tops. The other guitars, you know, they don't build the other guitars that they make, but the real Eagles and 575s and the Super Eagles, those are the guys that are the old timers building these guitars. So, you know, this guitar, what I've added on this is this fingered tailpiece, which is an extra, but I've always liked these. I have a Super 5 that has that. And once I had it on here, I thought, man, I really like it. And you know what it enables you to do? It enables you to adjust the tension of each string. And so when you do that, it's like these lower strings aren't so floppy compared to the higher strings. Now, I always play with a heavier top, skinnier bottom. So I make that adjustment down here, and it just feels so natural. Now, if you're ever in the mood for one of these, I'll tell you what, you seriously check them out and give me a call. I want to go close up on a couple of things here. This guitar, you know, it's a maple top, solid maple top. And by the way, it looks red, but the finish is brown. It looks red on my monitor. I hope it does on these other videos. Solid curly maple back and sides. Okay, so a lot of workmanship goes into these guitars, right? It's not a production guitar. The neck, this is a single mahogany neck on this one. And it's also got the large headstock. And with the 19 or 17, what is 17 or 19 degree angle of this headstock, which gives more down pressure onto the nut, which gives it more sustain. It's cool. Now, I've played this guitar about 20 gigs since I've got it. And I tell you, I'm just really happy with the sound, the performance of it. It's just great. And just, it's a smoking guitar. I mean, it's one of the finest guitars I've had. Just, it's got nice sustain. For a little box, it's crazy. Ebony fretboard, and you know, it's choice ebony. It's you look at it, you don't see any lines in it. You know, I mean, it's quality wood. You know what I'm saying? I love the frets on this. The fretwork is just great. It sometimes, you know, Gibson, you know, they went through all their different fret sizes, but even my L4, which is a 98, I had to replace the frets on that because I hated them so much. They were too low. So finally, I did it. It's taken a while to get the frets on it that I like, but this comes with it already. So, you know, the body dimensions, this is a 16-inch guitar, right? 16, I forget what it is up here, maybe 12, I don't know. You know, the binding is simple, single ply binding, and oh, the other upgrade was the Tune-O-Matic bridge with the ebony foot that I stuck on this. And that was it. So, man, this guitar, if you ever just really balanced. And it sustains like crazy. Crazy, isn't it? All right, now I want to show you another one. Okay, here is the Heritage Eagle Classic. So this guitar is again a solid top, sides, and back, hand carved. by those little craftsmen there at the Kalamazoo plant. And man, I get so many students that I talk to them and they see them at workshop and stuff, and they're all like, I want to save up for an L5. I want to get an L5. I want to get an L5. Well, I've had two L5s and two Johnny Smiths, which I like better than L5s. And they're all great guitars, but man, they're expensive. And you know what, man, you got that much money sitting in a guitar and you think, do I really need that? So that's how I ended up getting rid of them. But this Golden Eagle here, this is the Eagle Classic, which it has some things that are less, are more affordable. And one of them is just the binding. It's the binding and the lack of fret markers on the inlays on the fret. Now, when I decided to get one of these, I needed fret markers because just the way it is, I got to have it for videos. So also on this, it doesn't have the L5 little ducktail piece at the end of the bridge, which fine with me. I don't care. I actually like the pickup as far away from the bridge as possible. So that little ducktail on the neck doesn't, I don't care if it's there or not. So, but man, this has got the sound. Trust me, it's got the same sound as one of those Kalamazoo older L5s. Got that West thing. So, now, this is a more of an affordable 17-inch. One thing about 17-inch guitars that kind of crack me up when you talk about them, 16-inch you can kind of snuggle up to. A 16-inch, you kind of ride. You kind of ride it. There it is. It's just, here it is, a big old guitar. And you lay it across your body. You don't play one generally like this unless you want shoulder problems. You lay it across your body, man. You can see exactly what you're doing. And man, it's got that nice balanced tone. So I'm taking this to the gig last week, and I've taken both of these. And this 575, I get compliments all the time. But there's this one fellow that's heard me play a bunch of guitars in there, and it comes in all the time. And I asked him what he thought of the sound of this. And he said, the high end just kind of dances on top of the band. It's really sweet. And man, I thought, bingo. That's exactly how I feel about it, man. It just is, it's not a real woody sounding guitar. It's super balanced. It's mellow. It's got sustain for days. Again, it's got that 17-inch pitch, the extra big headstock, which is important. I put the Tune-o-matic on there. And the inlays, that's the only upgrades that I did. And these guitars are affordable, man. And if you want one, you let me know, and I'll get you the special Guitar College price. And again, it take about 6 months, so with a down payment, you can order what you want, and then they can put it in process and let those guys get busy and hand carve this thing for you. And you've got a sweet guitar that'll last you forever. It's got that 3-piece neck. Let's go close up real quick. Yeah, that 3-piece neck. Solid as can be. Check the back out on this guy. Again, I hope the color's not coming across red, because it's not. This is actually the iced tea finish, which is a lot like the L5's, maybe, mid-70s or so. Used to do them like that. Solid spruce top, right? And Again, fretwork is just impeccable. It's a beautiful axe. Seymour Duncan pickups. What more could you ask for? I don't want to quote prices on these things because, prices change. And you can always go to our website to check it out. I've got the tone knob rolled off just a hair. So anyway, this guitar, beautiful. You'd love it forever. Anyway, just wanted to show it off. And think about it. Check them out. And if you want to give me a call about them, that's cool. I'll see you soon.